That's so cool.
Isn't that easy? Isn't that so easy? Considering what you and I were trying to do,
Oh my gosh.
like back in May when I was in the hospital. Hey, Red Rum Media. Katie's here.
I don't
Katie's
see
here.
anything in the chat.
I can see it on my screen first.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes.
And then it delays.
I believe so.
Cool.
She didn't even know.
Hey. Yeah, it's like being a totally different person. It doesn't work every night, but most nights it does. Especially
as someone else is saying hi to you, reporting live from my sofa.
Hey.
It's Miss Murder Australia, aka now Miss Mystery.
I know, I miss Miss Murder.
Yeah, I do too. I still have my cup.
I have yours and the t-shirt here, but because I haven't had the money to post things yet. It's so expensive. It's like $35 or something.
Wow.
Anyway, and I've got I haven't forgotten. I'll keep wanting to call you TCTF. Red Rum.
Hi, Knickknacks at 1979. How are you? Good to see you.
Hello.
Good to see everybody. I know. We're starting to try to get into the mode of school soon. Not soon enough, but soon. My kids start next week, and I got to go through like a viewing and funeral tomorrow on Wednesday, but as soon as I can get past that. It's yet again another shocking, sudden death of a young person.
I know.
Be dead.
You have too many in your life.
Yeah, it's where one happened to my friend a couple of years back, and he was like a brother to me. Where I known this kid my whole life, this other guy. It's so sad, but it's more affecting for the families who I know and my friend from high school, and that's her husband, and her daughter is is their daughter, and she's going into high school, and she's supposed to be starting next week. I'm just so sorry about that. Like I'm just my heart. I just want to do something, but you don't want to overstep your boundaries and things like that. So I'm just waiting to the viewing and funeral, and I'll worry about things there.
Yeah,
because I don't want to get in anybody's way, nor do I want to be there. People aren't looking for people to be there. So
no, yeah.
So
true.
Hello, Megan's birdie. How are you?
Hello.
White Tiger. Hello.
Hello.
Radka. Hello. How is everybody today? Good to see everyone. Hello, Elvis. How are you? If you all don't know, this is Miss Murder Australia, otherwise known now as Miss Mystery. She has got a great channel. I put her link in the description below. If any of one of my moderators could also post her link up. She's got a great channel, great, crime channel. So you might want to take a look, right?
Yeah.
Is that the right way to say it?
Yeah.
Okay. So. I don't want to say the wrong thing and be like, we can't say that word, or YouTube has so many different laws now.
This reflection. Oh, I know. They kept moving the goalposts, but I kept moving with them and finally got the monetization. So that was good. So it wasn't about the money. It was just about, okay, the goals, 4,000 hours, 1,000 subscribers, become monetized. And I did them all in 8 months.
Wow. That's great.
Hey, Megan. Really hey, Elvis.
Yeah, I'm so happy to see you. I haven't seen you. You look great. You look great.
Yeah, well, I had that sleep study.
Right.
So because I had been feeling like I had chronic fatigue since last December. And the doctors say you probably got sleep apnea. And I'm like, nah, I don't, no. Anyway, so I go have the sleep study test, and it comes back with there's 4 levels of sleep. So 1, 2, 3, and REM. I was only going to 2. And also I was stopping breathing on average 24 times an hour. So each time that happens, and that's for like 10 seconds or more. So each time that happens, you don't wake up, your brain kind of starts firing. So think about kind of being half woken up every 1.5 minutes. You know, no wonder I wasn't, getting proper
you were
sleep.
so exhausted all the time.
Yeah, I could sleep like 20 hours, and it was like I hadn't had any sleep at all. So we got the CPAP. Then it was a month trial on the CPAP, and now I've got my own machine, and it works wonders. No brain fog. I may as well be a different person, So, like I said, it doesn't work every day, but like the longer I can be on it, like the better it'll be. So I'm just gonna shut the blinds behind me because it's
okay. Well, then I could at least show. I have 2. Finally, I've got raffle drawings. So finally, I picked it up when I went to the beach. I picked up 2 things. You could either, it's nothing big, it's nothing wonderful, but it's just something to have. I picked them up. So I got them in Wildwood. So I thought it would be fun to have like a Jersey Shore theme.
Oh my gosh, that place looks like so much fun.
Yeah. So this is the one, has like an American flag kind of thing on it.
I want that.
And it says, whoops, can you see what it says? Wildwood, Jersey Shore.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, So, and on the back, it's like the American flag. So this is going to be one of the raffles. And then,
and how do I win that?
Fun people who, I also got this one too. This one says Wildwood, New Jersey as well, but it's got a little bit of a fun theme to it.
I like that.
I'm like, that could be fun to give away as well.
Yes.
So I have these 2 shirts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a video and put it out, and then have people who want to sign up do so, or you can leave it under the comments under the live here, whether you would like one or the other or both. And then I can just put your name in for one or the other or both.
Yes.
So, yeah. So I was supposed to put stuff up when I hit 500, but that was like right when I got out of the hospital. And then I got to do 1,000, and I was going to do it at 1,000, but it's been crazy. I haven't had a chance to go out and get anything. I've been crazy. And now that, there's a definite going back to school vibe here for sure. It's starting to definitely feel like almost fall, out of summer.
And I've had the merch here, like for Red Rum Media and your ones as well. But like I said, it's so expensive to post, so I thought I'll just hand them over to you soon.
Yeah, Mario. Next week the kids go back. I'm so excited.
See, I got confused because I pretty much live on Central Time now. Pretty much live in Texas, in my brain.
Right.
And all the kids had gone back to
Texas.
School. They'd already gone back to school, so I thought
they're around the United States. The months vary from like May through September when kids go back. So a lot of kids start getting out in May, where my kids don't get out of school until late June, and then they go back at the end of September. I know, and the summers are getting smaller and smaller, where there was when I went to school, it was 3 months of summer. It was June to September. And now they don't even have June anymore.
Well, it's almost September and it's freezing here. Like the other day, it was, I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit, but it was 4 degrees at 9 a.m. in the morning. And for Queensland, that's just really rare. So,
Wow.
for those people who don't believe in global warming, just take another look around you, please, because it's not like it was when we were kids.
No,
Like,
the Earth is definitely changing, whether it's due to rotations or whatever is going on, or global warming.
or everyone treating it like shit. Maybe that's it. You know,
Well,
raping it of its
we've been
resources.
getting crazy. I mean, anybody, I've been talking about this before on my channel, is that we get crazier storms. We've been getting crazier storms than normal, like just these pop-up storms. And the pop-up storms would, I mean, it blew the roof off my parents' house.
Yeah, that was bad.
About 35 miles. And and we had quite a few of them where there were constant tornado warnings. And we have never had more than probably one tornado warning around here. We never get tornadoes around here. It's a very rare thing. This year it has not been. So
did you grow up in the same area as where you are now? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, it never used to be like that.
Never. Yep. I mean,
it was the same here. Same here. You know, winter would be a solid June, July, August, but it came late and it's stayed late. So it just hasn't even started warming up yet. Like, as you can see, I've got a jumper on and a hoodie thing.
I just want to say hi. I'm not ignoring anyone. I just haven't seen her, so we're trying to catch up. So I want to say I saw Angela Critters. Hi, Angela Critters. Good to see you.
On my end, it just comes up with one person's comment. Is it any way to have it like?
You'd have to go onto my live through your phone or something. That's how I always.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
She says she would get arrested for the shirt that I had in her town if she wore it.
Speaking
God,
of,
here it's becoming. It's honestly, it's becoming that it's not a bit like the guy. I went into one of the stores on the boardwalk, and the guy was like, I was just looking down. He's like, you want a pipe? I'm like,
what?
Oh, I don't. And he's like,
do you want to smack in the head?
And he's like, he's trying to sell me like all this, either pipes or vapes. And they were so overpriced. I'm like, I don't want that. Thank you. But they're trying to get rid of stuff because the season's ending this week. So some stores, they would go in, it would be like a bargaining table. Would be like, all right, I'll take 35. I'm like, no, 25. They'd be like, no, 30. I'd be like 28. They're like, all right.
And 1 cent or 1 penny. Speaking of, my doctor has finally referred me to the marijuana clinic, but it's on the Gold Coast, so it's about a 45-minute drive. But
worth the drive.
He has referred me, but apparently you've got to pay for your own oil. So how much is it like over there, say, if you want to walk into a shop and get a bottle of oil?
It all depends on what kind you buy, what state you buy it from. You have to buy it in your own state, but then it comes from different states.
Oh, well, how much does it cost you, say? Hi, April. Hi, Megan.
Say on a monthly basis,
Megan.
About 300.
For a bottle?
Oh, no. For a monthly supply of whatever it is I'm looking for.
Oh, a monthly.
So I'm just saying, I'm looking at the whole month. This is kind of what I got to spend, and that's how I go about it.
Right.
Someone's here to say hello to you, Save Robbie. Hey, Save Robbie.
Hey, Robbie. I love Robbie.
Hey, Megan's birdie, he says too.
Gorgeous.
Good to see you, Save Robbie.
I haven't seen anyone in ages.
I know.
I mean, it feels like ages. I know it's only been just a few weeks, but
like I knew you had a wedding that you were doing.
Yeah, my brother.
You've been working on this case in Texas, and I know about that.
Yeah,
I know the crap you've been getting for that. So
yeah, well, that's in the hands of the FBI now. So at least it's with them.
Here's a story about Miss Mystery real quick. If it wasn't for her, I swear, she kept my sanity a long time when I was in the hospital. She would call me all the time, and I would have lost it much earlier if you didn't call me as much as you did. And that I appreciate it. And you and everybody who sent me stuff, Alan Reese, Paul from Reporting Live from My Sofa.
Yeah.
Ginger Ninja. I mean, like I was overwhelmed. No one ever sent me stuff like that.
Oh my gosh, you scored great.
I was like, and Mary O came to visit. Like that was like, I thought it was like, this is craziness.
That's right, she did too. Yeah, that's right.
But since I come on, I really enjoy it. I enjoy what I do. I mean, I'm not monetized, not yet, at least. But I enjoy coming on here and doing this. It gives me a sense of reasoning just to even get up, put makeup on if I'm not leaving my house, especially like today.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I just had a blank.
Yeah, me too. Tomorrow I have a procedure. They have to put me out for it.
Oh.
They're going to be sticking something in my neck to try to relieve the tension up in my upper back. So I'm actually kind of happy about it at the same time.
It's good you haven't had another hospital episode though.
I can't because I got a viewing and a funeral to go to. I can't. Yeah. I go home from my, and I'll rest for a while, and then when my husband comes home, we have to make our way down to Philadelphia for this viewing, and it's going to be so big. I hate viewings.
How long's the drive?
About 35, 45 minutes.
It's not too bad. Yeah, I know what long drives are like.
Viewings just make me sick to my stomach. I don't know why. There's just something about going to see the people and the person's there and the coffin's open and just makes me uneasy. And then
I've been to one.
The rest of it, I just hate to see somebody else go through this again. That's all. It upsets me that I have another friend going through this again. It upsets me for her and her daughter.
I can't.
What are you going to do? Right? What are you going to do?
I can't even imagine. I think the worst thing that could happen to you in life as a mother is to lose a child.
Oh, yeah. I think about all the things. Parents. So they've been down there at their house every day. Yeah. Where I was at the beach and I wanted to go down, but I got the news on vacation, and we've already had our vacation spent for. I couldn't go home. There was nothing I could do, and I knew the funeral wasn't going to be this week. So I'm like, I just got to be there for when she needs it. Yeah, it's kind of an odd situation because you don't know if you should be there, you should not be there. Like, I just want to be there and like do the right thing for her. That's all. Yeah. It just
actually tying that in. That's a funny story because actually, one of my friends died, 2006, I think it was, and she was like a mother to me. She's a Maori woman, and I'm part Maori. And that was an open viewing. So, but what was interesting is that I had won a trip to the Solomon Islands, and
Mary, no, it's not all at the church. It's actually like at a funeral home and then the church. But no burial. You don't have to go to the cemetery or anything. Sorry, I'm just answering her question.
No, you're right. I didn't see it there, so it's okay. So I'd won a trip to the Solomon Islands, and it meant that we were going to miss her wake, and I was really torn about going on holiday or staying, to pay respects and all the rest of it, and cancelling it. This trip I won, and she had given me these two little opal earrings. They're like in the shape of a kiwi bird, the bird for New Zealand. Mm-hmm. And I had lost one. I'd lost it for many years. I went to get the suitcase up in the cupboard to pack for the trip, thinking she would want me to go. And guess what was in the luggage? The other missing earring from her that I had lost for a couple of years. And had I not gone and got that luggage out to go on the trip, because I thought she would want me to go on the trip and not stay for her wake. Mm-hmm. And it was like so weird. It was like that it had that the other earring was in there. It was like crazy. So I knew that was a sign she wanted me to go.
It's just I've been to too many funerals for people our age. Like,
yeah, you have.
44.
I've only been. Yeah, we're the same age. I've only been to.
I've been to over 10.
Two or three.
Over 10.
None of which have been family members.
Yeah, I've had family members, not say my intermediate family, like my mom, my dad, or sisters, but cousins, uncles, aunts. Oh, you disappeared.
Yeah, because I'm having a cigarette.
Oh,
you don't need to see me partake in my dirty habit.
Like to smoke on camera.
No, you don't need to see me partake in grossness.
So, yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just, I want to just, there's nothing you can say to make anything better. There's nothing you can do to make it better.
There's nothing.
I am aware of that. And, you know, with my friend who lost her husband 3 years ago, like, at least I know, like, I called her aunt while I was on vacation because she was also her and her husband were also friends with him. And I had said to her, like, oh my God, it's like Tina all over again, like a child missing and losing their father, and you know, a wife or a partner losing their partner. And it's just such a, you know, they go out for the day and they don't come home. And it's a scary thought. And it's happening just a little bit too often in my world, and I don't like it. I mean, it's the worst just to see the family members so sad, upset, devastated, and for years and years. And I don't know how.
You're the same as me. I've never had anybody
who lost. I've known people who've lost a child. Never anybody close per se, like that's our age. I do know of a couple of people, but I don't know them. I knew the one child, and that, unfortunately, that was suicide. And there was absolutely zero whatsoever of it even happening. Like, no one would expect this kid to happen.
You're like me, though. You want to help all the peoples, and we can't help all the peoples. So it's frustrating. Like, you know, when I go to do a new episode on something, it's like, how do you choose? You know, how do you choose what to talk about? So I'm kind of leaning towards victim advocacy as well, because so many people have come forward because of Lauren's case, you know, with different injustices and things like that. So I'm kind of leaning towards that more than the true crime.
I mean, the Kelsey Barrett case is still crazy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's still like...
Now, I'm not sure what happened because I missed Mike's Dad with the Phone's beginning of his live, but I think there was a continuance on it. I think trial date's been pushed back again, and it will get pushed back and back and back. That trial won't be... I don't think it'll be happening this year. It'll be next year, but...
That's the biggest... That is the biggest corruption I've ever heard, ever, is that town. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, how do you live there? I'd be terrified to live there because the police and see, I'm someone who, honestly, I have so many friends who are police officers. That's why, like, there was that huge shooting that went down a couple of weeks ago in Philly. And I was really upset because I knew so many guys who could possibly be down there.
Yeah.
And thankfully, I didn't know anybody. But, you know, what was it? 6 officers got shot. I mean, thankfully, they were all sent home the same day. But I support the police. I always have. But that city is freaking corrupt. That's crazy corruption. Crazy.
Just wait for the next 2 that I'm working on. Well, 3 I'm working on at the moment. 1 out of Illinois. That I think that's just incompetence of the Galesburg Police Department, and also 2 more that have come to me out of Carthage as well, same as Lauren. Those police, I tell you what, so dirty, so dirty. So,
and you on the back end been telling me what's been going on with some of the Texas stuff. That
suffice to say,
Who?
So yeah, suffice to say, Bridget is not going to Texas.
What's that?
Suffice to say, Bridget is not going to Texas.
I wouldn't go to Texas either.
I ain't setting foot in it.
Not if I were you, at least.
No, if I have a death wish, yeah, sure.
And I'm not laughing at you. Trust me, I'm not laughing at you. I'm
No, I
laughing
know.
at
You
I
have
know
to
what
laugh.
happened.
You have
So
to
I don't want
laugh at
anyone
the
to be like, why is she
situation.
laughing at her that she's not going to Texas because she's afraid she's going to die? No, that's not it. It's because I know what has happened to her. It's been pretty freaking crazy. I mean, I don't know. And you probably don't want to go there because
No.
so much that's happened. But it's just been.
I'm not so worried about the police, but it is a high. There's a high methamphetamine problem there, and I have pissed off more than one person in Penola County. So I think they would have no second thoughts about hurting me or killing me. So, and that's serious. That's being, as I laugh about it, but that's being serious. So.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it is what it is. That's what you get if you're corrupt.
Like I said, like I pretty much support police officers. I have a ton of friends who are police officers. But there are your corrupt areas for sure. I mean, that's where the name dirty cop comes from. I mean, it wouldn't, that's how there's a black market. That's what.
And it goes high. It goes all the way up.
I'm sorry. Someone's coming around with a leaf blower right outside my window.
Good one. Get off. We're live.
He doesn't seem to care. He's going to blow.
Excuse me. She has right to peace and tranquility. My God. Is he blowing leaves in your kitchen?
He's outside my window.
Stalker. Stalker with a leaf blower.
I'm surprised the dog's not flipping out, though, because normally when there's anybody standing outside, the dog flips out.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, but and when she barks, she scares me, so you'll see me jump.
Well, I've got my 3 babies around me at the moment, home alone for 4 days.
Please help me each day on my bus. I love them. Exactly.
Very good.
But then, when you are hitting that gas a little bit too hard, you're like, oh, crap, where's the cop? I know I do that. Especially going down towards New Jersey Shore because they sit and wait for you to go like 2 miles over the speed limit. You go 2 miles over the and the speed limit at the Jersey Shore is 25.
I guess that's how they get their revenue. You know how they get their, I guess that's how they get their revenue.
They only have 3 to 4 months to make the revenue. I mean, they do have stuff that go on in the fall and in the spring, but their major season is summer. And it's just
do you know how they make their revenue in Penola County? Instead of fixing the meth problem, they arrest everyone, don't give them the proper sentences or the rehabilitation that they need. And so they bond out, and that money is that revenue is what keeps the county going. That's their way of doing things. It's crazy. I've seen people with felony 3s and stuff like that get no jail time or very little jail time. Like I'm talking serious assaults. The one that I'm going to work on next, 2 women were killed when a guy named Zedric Grace in 2016 ran the warning light and the stoplight in his big water tanker and killed them. He was charged with 2 counts. It wasn't vehicular manslaughter. It was whatever the other one is, the 2 counts. And this is a black man in a white town. And he was indicted. There were 2 juries, and they said they felt sorry for him. So he wasn't ever taken to trial for, and I'm like, you can't feel sorry for someone. You are given the evidence and you apply the law to that evidence. That's it. So I'm going to work on that one at the moment. Well, this week I'm working on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just shocking. There's no justice for any of these families.
No,
So,
I mean, it's crazy. If you go back and you look, like I think just about most people in the world has seen Ferris Bueller's Days Off in one form or another.
Mm-hmm.
And
Bueller.
he killed somebody in a like a homicide, it wasn't a homicide per se.
Matthew
Broderick. Yeah, it was in the 80s, 87, I believe it was. And
I did not hear about that.
I think it was in Ireland. It was either in Ireland or England. I can't remember. You could easily look it up. It's nothing that's hiding in plain sight. I mean, it is hiding in plain sight. But yeah, no, he wound up driving somebody off the road. So he got charged for reckless endangerment, and somebody died because of it.
Oh, okay.
He was dating Jennifer Grey at the time, who was his sister on Ferris Bueller's Day Off. They were both in the car.
On August 5th, 1987, while driving a rented BMW in Northern Ireland, Broderick crossed into the wrong lane and collided head-on with a Volvo driven by Anna Gallagher, 30, accompanied by her mother, Margaret Doherty, 63, killing both instantly. Wow.
That's one I've never heard. Shatner killed his wife and got away with it?
What? Huh?
William Shatner killed his wife and got away from it. I think she means with it. He got away with it.
Wow, I don't know that one.
Never heard that. That's crazy.
Have we been under some sort of rock or? It's great. I haven't heard that.
The one that not the wrong word to say. The one that shocks me to death, and I don't understand.
Well, you're going to say crack me up.
I was going to say crack me up, and I did. And I'm like, that's not the word I want to use.
Peggy.
What I mean, not crack me up.
You're going to hell.
What I mean by cracking up, like Bob baffles my mind, is now my husband just walked in and I lost my train of thought. God damn it.
Hi, hubby.
He's still back there. He can't hear. He got my message. Good. I just want to make sure.
Can I get another drink?
Yeah, it happened 20. Oh, she says it happened 20 years ago with William Shatner.
Crazy. Wow.
I was going to say that one up too, and I now completely forget what I was about to say. I love when that happens.
I'm going to get a drink and stuff. Hang on. Okay. Can you say I was going to keep calling it TCTF.
Oh, now I remember what I was going to say. Okay. What I don't understand is with these pedophiles that are going on in this world today, and everyone's all shocked about Jeffrey Epstein, but yet everybody backs Roman Polanski. Why is that? Because of Sharon Tate? Is that why? I don't understand that. Oh, I'm going to Google that, Mary. I promise you. But that was what I wanted to ask. That I don't understand. Like, he was in trouble. I mean, that he got away with sexually assaulting a 13-year-old, and yet everybody in Hollywood loved him. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. How does that change from one person to another? I don't get it either, Megan Burry. But I'm looking up this William Shatner thing. I did not know about that. That's interesting. I'm sorry, Shatner. Okay. Shatner's wife drowns. Neri Kidd, 40, the wife of actor William Shatner, was found dead in the swimming pool of their North Hollywood home late Monday. Kidd was discovered by her husband after he returned home from around 10 p.m. Police said Shatner performed CPR, but Kidd was unable to revive her. That's all it says on Google. I didn't even know about that. 1999. I was a little busy back then. I didn't care about much that was going on, I think, in the Hollywood news. Yeah, I don't see there if they were. Yeah, it just says she was found dead in the pool and he tried to revive her. More to it. Oh, I'm sure there is. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all.
I just unplugged my headphones. Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah. We can hear you just fine.
Excellent.
I don't have my earbuds on. Unless like you have like more than multiple people in there and like you're talking. Sometimes you'll have to do that because then you can't hear yourself over certain people who have like better audio or things like that.
Yeah, I'm going to be so Australian here and say this pisses all over YouTube.
What's that?
There's no lag. This StreamYard, there's no lag that I can think of, delay.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, like all the times I tried to just do a basic webcam live on YouTube and I sounded like a robot and all the rest of it? Well, now I know it's not my internet and it's not my laptop. It's not my speakers. It's not my earbuds. It's YouTube.
Yep.
And I just got monetized on there too. First time I knocked it out.
Because you've got a lot of videos that can be monetized.
Yeah.
And you've always looked out for that.
It wasn't about the money though, because I know that it's nothing, it's pennies, but
right.
One, it was hitting the goals. I've always like to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But the best thing about it was that, the first time I got knocked back with the reused content excuse. So I just went back and deleted a couple of videos of Lauren's that had the KLTV interviews and stuff in them, which is CBS affiliate, and then applied again and got it. So that was the best part of it for me as a creator, was that's proving and saying that my content is truly my own.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what the best feeling was out of all of it.
I agree. I mean, because I choose not to talk about certain things on my channel just because that's not what I want. Like, this is kind of even like
That could be controversial. Or
this video is reality. I mean, it's with reality, but it's not necessarily the happiest of conversations. But
it's the truth.
It is reality. I am kind of going through it right now, so I'm kind of in the middle of it. I mean, I shouldn't say I'm in the middle of it because I'm not. I'm outside of it, looking in, and I feel awful. And that's just that's the hard part, when you can't help. Hey, Terry, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, so that's just the hard part for me. I know that there's nothing I can do. When I want to do stuff and you think there's something you can do, and then you're like, but do they want that? Do they want people over? Do they need people? Do they want to be left alone? I just can remember what my friend went through, and I just remember all different stages, and I'm not trying to compare the two because they're completely different situation scenarios and people. But that's the only thing I know how to relate it to. Like, okay, she went through mood swings. She went to certain things. But Kelly's not her. So I can't say that they're the same people. You know what I mean? I just don't know how to take it. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Confused.
Megan's Birdie, thank you for subscribing to me on YouTube, honey. You're still here.
Oh, yeah. Megan's Birdie. You better look out. Megan's Birdie is dirty.
You say Megan, we say Megan.
What do you say?
Megan.
Megan?
Megan, like M-E-E.
Megan.
Megan. Not Megan. Yeah.
We say Megan.
You say aluminum. We say aluminium.
You say what?
Aluminium foil. You say oregano. We say oregano.
Man, I'm learning so many new things that mean certain things here that don't mean other things around the world. Megan already knows.
Do you? Yeah, I've still got to do part 2 of the Aussie game show. That was so funny. Do you have a fanny pack?
I was on Loopy Lisa's live and I was talking about something that happened to my husband, that he hit his head. I called it something and everyone was like, "Ooh, that's a bad word." I'm like, "What's a bad word? What are you talking about?" I'm like, and then it was finally spelled out to me. I'm like, oh my God.
The biggest one for you guys is the word
Thank you,
Fanny.
White Tiger. The White Tiger just reminded me what it was. Do you see it?
No, I can't see any. I don't know what the link is to your.
Just go on YouTube and then you go onto my website, just like you would if you were just looking at a video of mine, like you did this morning.
Hang on, I'm confused. Wait up.
Like, for instance, this is her first time really using
it goes through YouTube. Oh, we're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube.
Oh,
You didn't realize we were on YouTube
Let me
this whole
just
time.
mute it. Hang on.
I thought you knew we were on YouTube. What did you think we were on?
Right. Got it. I didn't realize.
Where did you think we were?
StreamYard. In a yard
There
somewhere.
goes into YouTube. She's learning,
okay.
everybody. She's learning.
So, but if you're all right, so this is just kind of like OBS, really,
Yeah.
but easier.
Way easier.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So that's why, yeah, you're on YouTube through this.
Oh, cool. So I could do stuff like this, and it goes through YouTube, so it's still monetized videos. It's not out of YouTube.
Yeah, like, see, like, I can highlight somebody's saying, Fanny.
Fanny. Because Fanny here is vagina.
And White Tiger, hi all. She's at work.
Ah, cool thing.
Hi, White Tiger. We've been on a couple of lives together, her and I, with Loopy Lisa, Casbat. I've been kind of collaborating with them a lot lately. I'm mostly on her channel than I am anything else. On Loopy
Well,
Lisa.
at least I am finally here.
I'm glad you're back.
It's a miracle.
Miracle. It's a Christmas miracle in August. Yeah, no, it's like here the weather's super nice, super. Like we actually even have the windows open. We never have the windows open. And it was so hot down the shore though. Oh my God. But it was hot here too. Last week, we went from Saturday to Saturday. That's where I uploaded. If anybody hasn't seen it, I uploaded a video just to show you a little bit of Wildwood. And it was funny because Loopy Lisa said to me, she's like, oh, make a video. I've never seen the Jersey Shore nor anything on the shore on the East Coast. So I made it with her in mind, like, okay, like I'm showing this to someone who's never seen Wildwood. So that's kind of what I was doing, just to show her like a little bit around. Although most of my video is the boardwalk because that's what we did most of the time. It's so expensive. God.
Is it? I noticed a big wooden roller coaster in the background.
Yeah, that's everything that we were on, that we were outside, besides like being out to dinner or the crazy kids being in the house doing crazy things with sweatshirts. I was dying when they were doing that. That was our last night down there. And that's my daughter's friend Molly and her friend Isabella. They were both doing it. It was so funny. They had us laughing. And we were just hanging out the last night because we went to the boardwalk early in the day because it wasn't a real nice beach day. So we went and we did the boardwalk and we got drenched on, totally rained on. Wound up sitting in the tram car, smushed with people from Allentown, PA.
Oh, no.
And I had a drip on my head. I was soaked.
Hi, Kaylee. Megan's right. Birdie. Just to answer your question, yeah, it's been a late winter. It's been like the other day, or when we got back from the wedding, it was 39 Fahrenheit. I just looked it up at 9 o'clock in the morning, which is cold for Queensland.
Sorry, just saying hello to him. He just walked in the door.
Ah, leaf blower. Go away.
Oh, no, yeah, the leaf blower is again down out there. He's more down that way now. I think they're coming back around.
I can hear him. I can hear you.
There's my vicious dog. Hear my vicious dog growling.
I need some more
What is that?
copaiba oil. It's supposed to help with chronic pain, but it's not. I'm sure it's not like the oils.
You know what? What I would like to do real quick, one more time, if you don't mind, because I'm sure some people who are in here did not realize that I am doing a giveaway. I want to show these a couple of times so people can see if they want to do it. But
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
want to know how to get a giveaway.
I'm going to put a video up, and you can do it under here, or you can do it under the video that I put it up where I'll do reminders of it. But I have like my fun little party shirt right here.
When are you doing it?
Well, it's starting now. So now for next week.
Well,
So for a week, you can put your name in the comments down below, like after this video is over, and say, I would like to be put in for the drawing. So I'll put your name in for the drawings.
yay.
I'll just put your name in.
All right.
Your
all
name's
right. I
already
can
in.
comment if you want, but no, that's okay. That's fine.
So like I said, this one says Wildwood, New Jersey. A little bit of fun stuff in the background.
And is it? And it's open to everyone, is it? Everyone in the world.
My child. See, that's what I get to deal with my child's home. Did you see that?
No, I missed it.
This is.
Hang on, go to YouTube. I just saw it.
My 12-year-old just came.
Play.
And then
Oh,
I have
they're
the
beautiful.
American
girls.
one. Da-da-da.
I like them both. I can't.
This one says
decide.
Wildwood, Jersey Shore. Wrong way.
I think I kind of like the other one. I don't know. They're both nice.
I can put you in for both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any is good. Where's Kay?
See, Megan's Party's Grace. Yeah, Grace. He's back out there again. How rude.
Miss Murder's gonna come for you.
See,
Yeah, where
It's the
is
open windows season, and now everything, the windows open. Everybody, when people are outside, that's all I'm going to hear is kids and people. Ugh.
where's Kay?
Where's who?
Katie.
Katie Roberts?
No, TCGF.
Or Red Rum Media?
Yes.
She probably hopped off.
Oh, I thought she was coming on.
She was here.
Before I knew that this was on YouTube and I could actually go look at the chat. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so like Kaylee's here. Save Robbie's here.
Oh my gosh. Save Robbie is just so perfect.
I love Save Robbie. Him and Paul. I love them both. They're awesome. They're so much fun. Him, I think it's those two and Dad with the Phone are like the old, like, well, no, I'm just gonna say like I definitely subscribe. I think I subscribe to more women than I do men, I think. But I do watch a lot of men. Like there's a guy I watch, his name's Everything Spicy. He's a
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. Very Geordie Bob.
We were on a live with him when I was down the shore. He's funny. He's really funny. And like that's where I was living with 6 12-year-olds, and you know they were in the room beside me, and I was like losing my temper. So I would go in, I'd be like, knock it off. They'd be like banging on the window. And I went downstairs. I was cooking the one night. I'm like, I got to just go check I'm like, Lisa, you take over. So I went downstairs. She takes over. And she's like, oh my God, what the hell is going on in that house? Like 6 12-year-olds.
Thank you for
612,
subscribing, Mr. Fred.
all female. Yep.
Oh gosh, yeah, you've been going crazy.
Hello, Mr. Fred 1610.
Thank you.
Yes, Phil
Thank
is
you
awesome.
for subscribing, Mr. Phil, and whoever it was before. Oh, my memory.
Phil's awesome.
Oh, so guess what I'm gonna start doing on the channel? I got a new series coming up called From Prison with Love. So I'm going to write to incarcerated pen pals and talk about their letters.
That's cool.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's really cool.
Maybe with their permission, maybe without. I don't know yet, but yeah, I'll get it. They should know. But I'll redact, I'll redact their personal information and that. But I thought that'd be interesting, especially lifers. If you're in there for life, so it'd be just interesting to see.
Megan Birdie wants to know, who are you going to write to?
I don't know yet. Not Chris Watts.
No.
But
I'm like, you're a little too close to that.
On there. A lot of them are old school though. You've still got to write and send it in with a stamp and that. But there are a lot now where they get email. So I can just write to anyone anywhere basically. You just go on and have a look, and not just from the US as well. I've got ones there for the UK, for Australia, and for the US as well. So I thought that'll be.
I watch a lot of the 2020s. Like I watch Australia's 2020. I really
60
get it.
Minutes.
In 60 Minutes, both of them.
60 Minutes is a good one.
As
far as investigative journalism goes, they're pretty on top of it.
Yeah, I agree. My back needs to be stretched out.
Same. What are we on? 52 minutes. You want to go to the hour and then stretch the things, or you guys want to go longer?
And I'll be right back. I'll give you give me about a minute. I could use the loo, and then I'll be back.
The loo.
The loo. That's not even used here in America.
Skip to my loo, my darling.
Try to use
that song. Loo, loo, skip to my loo, loo, loo. Skip to my loo, 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 skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, my darling.
We have that here too.
You do have that.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Interesting thing about skip to my loo. It was never about skipping to the toilet. It was, I'm trying to remember. It was used in square dancing where you would skip to, I think, a girl named Lou. I don't know about the last part, but as you're learning for the day. Does anyone have a question for me while Gingerlocks is stretching? A slash from her gash. Yes, I thought so. It's one of those books that tells you where the meaning of things came from, like, Better Than Ezra. Like, I'm Hicks better, Megan, thank you. Got the CPAP machine. And yeah, it's taken like I was saying, I stopped breathing about 24 times an hour. It's taken that down to 2 or 3, which is really, really good. And so now I'm actually getting REM sleep. I'm getting enough oxygen to my brain while I sleep now. It's just taking a bit of time to obviously get used to sleeping with a mask on. And I have the nasal ones. I've tried the full face one. It's just too much when you're sleeping. And they say it takes about 3 months to get used to it. So I'm probably coming up on my 2nd month now of it. And it's really helped. Here I am thinking this brain fog is either chronic fatigue or because of the fibromyalgia. But it was the sleep apnea. So I recommend that if anyone has like a foggy brain, like they can't wake up properly, go to your doctor and get a referral for a sleep study. It can't hurt. I was very surprised because I didn't think that's what it was. So she's back.
I'm back. Said hello to my husband.
Yeah.
Got myself
So
a
you should.
cider.
Nice. I was by Stella. Didn't know they made ciders.
I have a child stuck at my door.
Don't let it in. Ray.
My daughter's friend.
Ah.
She's like with her nose at the door. Man.
What grade are they starting?
3rd. So this is their last year in the elementary school.
Grade.
Grace.
What year is Grace starting?
7th.
Is that high school there?
Middle school.
It's still middle.
Middle school. Yep.
Yeah. High school here is
that's what
9, 10, 11, 12.
I had 6 middle schoolers living in the room beside me for a week. I've been exhausted ever since I got home.
How did Dad go with that?
How did what go?
How did Dad go with it? With that many girls?
He was only down for a few days. He was only down for a couple of days, and then he left.
How long were you there?
He was so tired after the day we got there. Like we went out to see my friend Jen the girl I grew up with. I made a video. She's also in my other video too. Like I made 2 videos of her. She's in my long video from the vacation. She sings really good, and Brian. So Jen popped into my life. I thought it was 4th grade. She's like, no, it was 3rd. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was 4th. So I feel bad. I'm like, I got it wrong. But we've been friendly ever since. I mean, 44.
Yeah.
How old are you in 3rd grade? 8 years old. So since we've been 8 years old, we've been friends.
Don't ask me to do math right now.
Hmm?
That's interesting what Pernell just said, like about checking out with your autoimmune diseases and stuff. Check for LDN, low dose naltrexone.
I have a lot of autoimmune disease.
Thank you. Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Terry, and her name's Pernell.
Oh
her name's Terry. Pernell, I know that she goes through a lot. What is low dose naltrexone? That's kind of what I'm.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Hello, Mr. Shannonite. How are you? Haven't seen you. You took a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
Doesn't everyone?
Mr. Shannonite is funny. I love Mr. Shannonite. Mr. Shannonite, if you haven't checked out Miss Mystery, she's my friend on here. She's been on YouTube. She was Miss Murder Australia, but now she's Miss Mystery. And I would say check her out. She's got a great channel, especially if you like any kind of crime. If you don't like crime, maybe not. I don't know. But I like crime.
Well, no, I rebranded it to Missing People, really, but it's now Missing People / victims advocacy.
Other.
Yeah, justice.
Just write other. You won't get in trouble.
Yes, other.
Oh, you don't have to behave for her, Mr. Shannonite. She doesn't.
No, not me.
She's bad. She's bad too. They're all bad influences. All my neighbors are outside. I'm like sitting here looking out the window. I apologize. It's just that I keep hearing people, which is pulling my attention this way.
Hi, Tiger. Hi, Dana.
What's that?
I was saying hello to people.
Oh, my bad. Oh, Dana. Dan, it's not Dana. It's Dana.
Dana?
Dana.
All right. Silly.
Dana. Great picture, Dana. I love the picture. Yes, please subscribe to Miss Mystery. I'm just going to show this to you, but you have to click on her link under Megan's Birdie to do so, and there would be that link. She has a great channel, and she's just
sometimes.
You took a break, and you're coming back, right?
Yes. I needed to get really used to this machine because I was fighting it. Like the first night, I was like battling the hose like it was a snake, and
I know it's Dana. I know it's Dana. I have always I got that. I was in what's his name? Brian St. John's. And that's where she's like, it's, and he said it. He's like, it's Dana, not Dana. I'm like, I'm glad I picked that up. Dana Banana. Mr. Shadowite, done. So
this is cool. I'll have to use this.
You know that I'm going to be having these giveaways for my shirts here that are from the Jersey Shore. And I'm going to give away. And I'm going to do it over the week. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to make a video, upload it, and then you can either put it under here that you want to, like under when I'm done this live and there's comments, put it under the comments that you would like to be involved for the drawing, or I'm going to make a video. You can put it under there. But it's going to be going on a week. I will be reminding people. And so when I do that, then you can always sign up if you don't remember. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. There you go. And but see, now I'm having one of my ciders. I love ciders. Although I did learn of a new drink when I was away. Miss Mystery.
Yes?
I said I learned of a new drink. It's called a Black Velvet. It is cider, and then you add Guinness.
I've seen it poured, yeah, and it's two different layers, but it's very tricky to pour it.
It's really hard to get the layers in there, but if you combine it, it's still just as good. But yeah, it looks cooler when you have it. And when we went to the Anglesey pub in Wildwood, my friend got it. And in my video, I put the picture of it because it's both my friends and their husbands. It's by them and their husbands, and we have the waitress in there, and she's like giving a drink. She's like, "Ah!" And in that was the cider Guinness, I believe, or it might have been just a Guinness. I don't remember, but we had a leak in the house. When we got down there, apparently the air conditioner was broken, but the guy from the air conditioning thing couldn't figure out whether it was air conditioning or a pipe, air conditioning or a pipe, air conditioning or a pipe. So we had people coming in and out until like Monday morning, and it was the air conditioner, and they fixed it. After you had somebody come in about 3 or 4 different times, they fixed it. The guy who owned the place felt so bad because it was during our vacation. He treated us all to a free meal. 18 of us. 18 to a free meal.
That's
and
good.
They had like these 55-cent jumbo wings. Oh my God, they were so good. I'm not a big wing person, but these wings were good. They had like Guinness Stout wings and stuff. It was like beyond good.
Oh, now I'm hungry.
I know, right? Yeah, there's Kaylee Roberts still in here.
I still got Subway there. I'll have that.
Here we go. Hold on. I just made a little something.
Thank you, Donna.
Oh, kindness. You know what? A lot of people on YouTube need to learn a little bit more about kindness. That is for sure. There is not enough kindness that goes around.
For sure. Totally agree with that. It's not hard. It won't kill you. Yeah.
It's so funny because everybody wants everybody to be nice to each other, but then you have trolls. They're not even brave enough to tell you that they're there. And because they just
I've got trolls now because of Lauren's case. I didn't before that, but it doesn't matter. I don't care. They don't matter. not my friends, they're not my family. It doesn't matter what they say.
Exactly. And when I started this, you know, like I tried to think of like the worst things people could possibly say and do to me. I'm like, it's not my family. It's not in my inner life. It's not, then I'm not going to let it bother me.
No, they don't matter. So,
I've got too much to worry about social media. You know what I mean? Like I will not lose sleep over social media. At least I'm saying that now. But I guarantee you, my whole goal is to never lose sleep.
If you're losing sleep over trolls and social media, then it might not be for you. I don't know. You know.
If you lose sleep,
I'm just going to take my medicine. Hang on.
All right, you take your meds. We're all about the meds in here.
Oh yeah.
That's why I have a shirt that looks like this. They had like all these t-shirts left and I grabbed them. I'm like, oh, what are the most fun? There were some that weren't fun at all. So I'm like, I want to get a not fun t-shirt. And I wanted to get it big enough so in case somebody wants it, they could wear it like a shirt or they could wear it like a nightshirt. So that's why I did that. So you don't have to wear it out necessarily. I wouldn't probably wear them out, but some people might. It's not necessarily my style. But it is, oh my, we've been on here for an hour. Hold on, I say it all the time in my video. Focus on you, not the other people who haven't got a life at all. And they can also bring someone down in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. And I hate when these trolls win. And whoever it is that I know or like on YouTube comes on and their heart is broken over what somebody, like, you gotta think of it from like, why is this person going onto YouTube to make other people's life miserable? I don't get it. Like, I
think they either enjoy it or they're miserable themselves.
They have to be. You to be that miserable just to go in to make other people miserable, you have to be a miserable person. It's the only way it works.
Or they enjoy it. Some people get off on it.
Signing up on a website and going, I want to go after just innocent people who are doing lives and blah, blah, blah. I couldn't. Yeah. That's not something I could do.
That doesn't make any sense. Thank you for having me. I'm going to have to hop off and move.
I got to go too. My neighbor.
And I have to actually, do this whole thing every day of, like any movement is good movement. So,
hold that for 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Just 1 second.
Okay. I love dogs. I love all animals, actually. I have 3 dogs. Does anyone want to be on YouTube? No. They don't want to be on YouTube. Howie, where are you? Where's Howie? You go outside. You come up and be on the YouTube. Look, up, come here, come here, up. There we go. Do the YouTubes. Look, say hello to the YouTubes. Hello to the YouTubes. Yes, baby. This is Molly, Jim Shepherd, Border Collie. Incredibly jealous. Sorry,
I apologize. I apologize. My neighbor was at the door. So
how dare you? How dare you not? I've got a sticker on my front door that says "Do not knock," and people knock.
Well, you look awesome, and I'm so happy you look so good.
Thank you.
You look good.
I mean, I could look better. I could put some makeup on and that, but you know what? It doesn't matter.
I only have a little bit of foundation and blush on. That's all I have on.
I got to do something with my hair because I just keep tying it back. So what's the point? What are you guys doing? Dude, come here. Howie, come here. No, let Howie up. It's Howie's turn. Come on, get on the YouTubes. Come on.
Doesn't she make him pretty? She looks so good. She just looks great.
Up. Come here.
And just remember, if you want to participate in the t-shirt drawing, just let me know. It's for the next week, and I'll be sending out reminders. And then you just sign up in the descriptions below. That's the one.
You smile? You smile for the people? Smile.
Oh.
You gonna do smile?
What is that?
Do you smile? You smile. You smile.
of this.
Please smile. 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 Oh, you're not going to do it. Usually get him to smile.
So
You smile. Usual. He's had a haircut. I'm always jealous now. Oh, good. Okay, get down. And I have another one out there. All right, take it. Reach back.
Well, since you got to jump off, I'm going to jump off as well because it's around dinner time around here. So we got to get.
Yeah. And yeah, now that I've started moving like that, I'll go move with the dogs.
And I'm going to make a video. I'm going to upload more about the giveaway, but I just want to introduce it on the live with you. Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Very fun Monday. It's Monday, right? Right.
It's Tuesday.
Monday here. It's Tuesday where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's Monday here.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for jumping in. Miss Mystery, you can come on anytime. Anytime.
I'll be back.
You'll be back.
Now, how do I
All
get
right,
off
everybody.
this? Right. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Right, she jumped off then.